You guys are hopeless. Oh my god. What is it with you guys and inanimate objects? Oh, by the way, I tried something for the first time recently. I had my first Haagen-Dazs. Sukkoku oishikatta. I think I might have my favorite, like, ice cream brand right now. It was awesome. 何の味ですか? もちろん、いちごの味. Ike, don't you want Chair-kun to get the attention you have? Wait, Ike, you don't want Chair-kun to get the attention you have to bring it with you? What? What does that even mean? I'm just concerned about your fascination with inanimate objects. Thank you very much for that, Akaspa, though. Never gonna give you up, and never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. 世界で一番の姫様 I'm thinking Miku, Miku, ooh. I actually did play a rhythm game the other day. I was playing some Project Diva. It was really nostalgic. I had to hold back a little bit when I was playing it because I was getting a little bit emotional. Because when I was a lot younger, I remember playing Project Diva on my PSP. And it reminded me of a time that was a lot simpler. And when discovering things, new things, was kind of magical. Whenever I discovered something new, whether it was related to a game, Vocaloid, an anime, or something, but it was just something different about Vocaloid. When I discovered Vocaloid, it really changed me as a person because a lot of who I am as a person was defined by my love for Vocaloid for a while. Like, it was, if you think that I am a little bit of a Vocaloid otaku right now, you should have seen me a long time ago. It was bad, like not bad, but like I was a hardcore Vocaloid fan. It was pretty intense. When I was replaying Romeo to Cinderella, it literally unlocked like a core memory for me. I flashed back I remember exactly where I was sitting, what I was doing when I was playing this song once in the past. I remember I was at an ice rink, sitting on the sidelines. I was taking a break. I was having a cup of hot chocolate along with a sandwich because I was resting my feet after doing some ice skating. And I was playing a little bit of Project Diva to pass the time. And the moment I played Romeo and Cinderella, I just remembered that instantly. It's like it unlocked that memory entirely. And I had to hold back a little bit to not get emotional because I miss when I was younger. I miss when I was younger. I had a lot of really nice memories in this timeline. That's one thing that I'm a little bit worried about as I keep drinking, because one time when I was drinking, it started out really great, and I was like having a great time. I was vibing to I put on this Suzumiya Haruhi no Yutsu soundtrack and just enjoying the nostalgia, vibing around. And then my brain decided to be mean to me. So it just decided like, man, you're really having a lot of fun right now. And I was like, yeah, you're vibing out to these things that from when you were younger that made you really happy. Yeah, and they're making you happy right now. Yeah. Remember that time when you were actually happy? That was nice, wasn't it? That's not the case anymore, is it? And then I was very sad and I started crying. The brain can be very mean sometimes. Mista said you were tiny when he met you. He's not that much taller than me. Remember the Niji height chart? We're pretty close in proximity. Maybe your Miku face was your Chuni face, Ike. So be it. In that case, it never ended. I will always love Vocaloid. I will always worship Hatsune Miku until the day that I take my last breath. Who's your favorite Vocaloid? Miku-chan? Rosto-san? No. I love Miku, but she's not my favorite. My favorites are the Kagamines. Kagamine-din and Kagamine-den. I love them so much. They are very, very cute. And they have so many good songs. Oh my god, hold on. There's another burp coming. I wish I was as shameless as Vox so I didn't have to worry about it. I remember when Vox was on Silent Senpai's stream when they were playing Overwatch, and he was trying to do an impression of me, and a burp just came out, and I'm just like, so is that how you see me, Wa? Is that how you see me? A menace? A burping menace? Come on, Vox. You know me better than that.
Hi everybody, my name is Ike Eveland.
Oh god. Was that a one-to-one impersonation?
I genuinely didn't mean to do that.
Oh my god, clip that and send to Ike!
And then it just came out of me, I'm so sorry.
Clip that and send to Ike!
Actually, if I'm gonna be... I'm drunk, what do I care? I'm gonna tell you guys a little something. When I'm not on stream and I'm alone, I do not hold back on burps at all. If I'm pigging out on pizza and having a carbonated drink with that, and I feel a burp coming, I let that stuff rip. I let it rip with gusto. And sometimes they're actually really disturbingly long. If you guys end up hearing a burp from me, that is on accident. A funny drunk story that happened is I am not much of a party person. I am very reserved, socially shy, introverted and whatnot. But there was one time where I got invited over to a friend's place, and a lot of people showed up, a lot more than I anticipated. But I knew most of them, so it was kind of chill. It was a lot of drinking, but it wasn't a lot of partying. It was sort of chill kind of vibe, if that makes sense. And that's what we did, essentially. We just drank a lot, and I had way too much to drink. When I started hitting really high levels of drunk, I started... I started, you know when you hit a certain level of drunk, you sort of start tuning out the alcohol flavor and you're able to handle a lot more aggressive mixes, for example. For example, I usually, when I mix vodka with something, I tend to be very... I tend to have the vodka in moderation, because if the sort of vodka flavor is too overbearing, it's gonna make me feel sick. But at one point, I essentially started doing them 50-50. So I just started drinking that, and it didn't really affect me, and then it hit me like a truck. There's one good part of the night where I just don't know what happened, and there is... somebody found me, they were like, Ike? Ike, are you okay? Because I had passed out in a closet and hit my foot against a nail, so I was bleeding, and I was just passed out, and they, pulled me out of there. Ike, are you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine. Thankfully, I didn't rip any of my clothes. Look at these. They're kind of expensive. Actually, the glass that I was mixing my drinks in, when I was heading home, it was very late. So there was no buses running, nobody was awake to pick me up. So I just okay, I'll just walk home. And I put on my heels. How I fell over is beyond me. Or how I didn't fell over is beyond me. So I just started walking sort of like I was a zombie auditioning for The Walking Dead. It was bad. Hold on, let me mute for a sec. And I started walking home, essentially just walking like that. And then I realized, holy crap, I'm still holding the glass from the party. And I didn't know what to do with it, because at this point I was quite a ways away from where I was. I was like, oh, this isn't mine. What should I do with it? And in that incredibly inebriated state, drunk Ike decided that the most logical thing to do with this glass was look to the right, see that there was railroad tracks there, and yeet it with all his might onto the railroad tracks and listen to it shatter. I thought that was a good idea at the time. And then I just kept walking. I just kept walking and walking, and it doesn't end there! Because at some point, I walked next to a little bit of a downhill. It was a little bit of a slope that was grassy next to where I was walking. And I thought to myself, you know, this walking thing is taking a while. You know what would be faster? If I rolled down this hill. So I did. And I had no memory of that, and that part of my memory was kind of foggy. Then I got home to where I was, and my roommate just asked me, Ike, why are you covered in grass the morning after? And I started recalling these blurry bits and pieces, like, oh yeah, I did that. Drunk Ike seems funny. He is fun. But he's kind of a double-edged sword. Sometimes he's fun as heck, other times he is incredibly sad. And he also loves everything and everyone. Delicious. Excuse me. Okay, I am out of my glass. I'm gonna leave for a bit and get another one. So please sit tight and I will be right back. Let me put this down properly this time. Okay, I'll be right back. And you know what? If you want to be weird with the chair, I'm not gonna stop you. You do you. Who am I to judge?